Senator Dole, welcome on behalf of the firm. We're very pleased to have you with us today. From your perspective on the Hill, could you share with us the background behind this act?
All right. First, John, I want to show those who may be attending the session that if you haven't gotten your copy, this is a copy of the conference report, 700 and some pages. This is a copy of the bill that the Senate worked on. That's several hundred pages. And then, of course, the bill passed by the Senate is even larger, so I don't want to frighten anybody here, but I just suggest you've got a lot of work to do. And we think we did the right thing. Now, let me just back up and give everybody a little perspective. I think you almost have to consider what we did last year in 1981 in the greatest or largest, most massive tax cut in history, along with what we did this year. I think you sort of have to fold the two together, and they make a great deal of sense. What we did this year was to change some of the provisions which were a bit too generous last year, ACRS and some of those areas. We also made some changes that should have been made, in my view, for the past several years, closing up certain loopholes and tightening up compliance. But let's face it, we just didn't meet in the Senate Finance Committee and say, well, we ought to raise $100 billion. It doesn't work that way. I remember the last night of the conference, we'd been up all night the night before, and this was about 2 a.m. when the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee, Dan Rostenkowski, said he was making a very nice, flattering statement about me, saying, this is something for which you'll long be remembered. And I said, yeah, I'm afraid of that, and it sort of broke up the place.